So I just took a moment and I finished creating my second parabolic curve, and then I darkened in the curved lines, and you can see that my hand got a little bit shaky there. If you have a hard time keeping things smooth, you might utilize a French curve, which is just a tool that has different curves. But most of us, if you're not shaking like I do, you can just kind of plant this part of your hand down and just move your fingers to follow the line. You're gonna have to take it very slow, be very patient. But then I now have the base of my bell. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be creating this arc, okay, that goes across the top of the bell. And its center point is 1 9/16 down from the center of the tip of the bell here. So from the center point here, 1 9/16, so there's 1, and that's 8/16, 9/16. So that's going to be my center point right there. And I'm going to set my compass to 1 1/8 inch. So here we go. And using that point, I'm just going to create a very lightweight arc. So now you can see where this arc of the bell hits this straight line on either side. For arcs that are going to continue on in the same distance, you're in the same direction, you're going to subtract the radius of the smaller arc from the larger one. So 1 1/8 minus 3/8 equals 3/4. So I'm going to set my compass to that distance. Okay, and I'm going to create a smaller arc inside here. What I'm trying to do right now is find the center point for those little arcs. So I'm going to come in from either side, here and here, my 3/8 inch radius. So there's 2 3/8. I think I moved that over a little. There you go. And 1 2 3/8. I'm going to extend those points vertically so they hit my new arc. Okay. And where those lines hit the newer arc, that's where the center point of my small arc connecting the large one to those lines is going to be. So now I'm going to create my 3/8 inch measurement here. Put it at that intersection. And take time to make sure that you're putting it exactly where the arc and the line intersect. Okay. And do that same thing over here. Just take your time. It's not a race. Drafting is not a race. Okay. And now I can come in with my H pencil and darken in the rest of that vertical line until it hits where point A is. Okay. I'm not going to darken this in yet because you can see from the bell up here there's no dark object line here. The next thing I'm going to need to do is find the center point for this 3/16 radius. Since it's going on the outside of the bell and it's changing directions, in fact it's going opposite directions of both the circle and the top of the bell, instead of subtracting the radius I'm going to add to the radius. So 1 1/8 inch radius plus 3/16 is going to be 1 5/16 radius. I'm going to use that same center point, and I'm just going to make a little, keep it nice and light. Okay. And then we don't know, I guess we kind of do know the diameter of that circle, but a quick way to just kind of get that 5/16 added on to the existing measurement, I kind of use an extension line, extend that out, add my 3/16 of an inch from the very edge of the circle. I just kind of add it out, and it just happens to be right there at the very tip of that line. So now I can set my compass to that dimension. Okay, and I can just kind of twirl that so it creates the little X's right here. I'm missing that piece of tape down here. I'm going to put that back. Okay, so now these are the center points for that tiny little 3/16 of an inch arc that's going to connect the top of the bell to the loop at the there. So I'm going to change my compass one more time. Okay, pick it up. And now I have the connector. And finally, I'm going to go put my compass back to the 1 1/8, and I'm going to darken in these object lines here. And there you have it. We have created a bell using tangent arcs and parabolic curves. I hope this was helpful for you.